Hello, fellow vault dwellers. This is the Akiras. Today we're showing you a new tips and tricks. We are showing you how to create sound and music using pressure plates, like we did with a Christmas tree. Let's get started, shall we? To start, you'll need a terminal, a pressure plate, a generator, and some speakers. Something very important first. Every time you leave the server or game, your terminal or nodes will reset itself, and you'll have to put them back in, so please keep that in mind. To find these items, go to your power connector menu. There you'll find the pressure plate, terminal, and speakers. There are 8 different kinds of speakers. First one is a power speaker, then blip, explosion, percussion, pulse vibrato, sine, square, and triangle. Each one will make a different noise and sound. These speakers come in 8 different colors. Next, I'll show you how each speaker sounds. First is the power speaker. Next is the blip. The blip is fast, so I'll show you it again. Next is explosion. Then percussion. Here's percussion again. Next is pulse vibrato. Sine. Square. Last is triangle. For this tutorial, we'll be using the pulse vibrato, since we want more of a piano sound. Each of these terminals will create one single note. To begin, we'll connect speakers to the pressure plate, the terminals to the speakers, the pressure plate to the generator. We use 2 speakers to hear the notes better, but you can use as many as you like. To test the sound, step on a pressure plate. You will tell if everything's hooked up properly if you see the small white light on the terminal and the green lights on speakers and pressure plate. To choose which note pitch you want, click on the terminal, go to speaker control, and you will see the different pitches. Keep in mind, the terminal will always start off as C3. Here are some examples of the different pitches. Here's an example of putting 2 terminals side by side to create 2 different notes. Just a reminder, connect the speakers to the pressure plate to the terminal, and the terminal to the generator. For this example, I'm going to pick a random note. For this one, I'll do F3 sharp, and the other A3. Hear the difference? Another important tip to keep in mind, you can only build 20 generators. Each note you pick needs to be the same generator. To make things easier, you could technically put 2 notes on the same generator by connecting both terminals to the same generator after selecting the note. But if you see here, if you need to change the note later, or you leave the server, and if you reset, you can see it will say initialize and won't let you change it. but when you connect the terminal back to its own generator, it will let you create the note. So it's just easier to use individual generators. We will show you later in the video how you can do a single note on a generator on multiple pressure plates. Here we are showing you how to create multiple notes side by side to make a song. For this example, we're going to do Frosty the Snowman like the Christmas tree. Remember to keep in mind the spacing of your pressure plates will determine how far your notes sound. While setting up this terminal, you can see that the pressure plate is pressed and automatically comes on. This will happen from time to time. Just step off and on your pressure plate to make it stop. Here's the beginning of our setup. So far, all we did was set terminals to the pressure plate, speakers, and generators. We like to use the wall letter set to put on the generators to remember what notes we want that the terminal to be, but that's just optional. To play Frosty the Snowman, we have 12 terminals set up. These are the notes displayed on the screen now. To start the song, the first note will be G, so scroll down until you hit G. Next will be E. Scroll down and you'll find E. Next is F, and so on and so forth. We're going to speed it up until the end. Last one is G. Let's go test it out. And that's how I play Frosty the Snowman. Next is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We are showing this song as an example to show you how to do multiple terminals on the same pressure plate. These terminals are already set up with the proper notes. For the first two pressure plates, we'll use the notes to be C. To combine them, we connect the first C generator to the second C pressure plate. Then we disconnect the second generator and place those speakers on the ground. Now the second generator could be moved and used elsewhere. See how we have the same note? Here's the example again using G. Next, A. Let's test it. And that's it. That's how you can make notes, sounds, and music using the terminals, speakers, pressure plates, and generators. We hope this tutorial was helpful. Please let us know if you tried this and what you created in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.